I can see the line between what's yours or mine, and we could be the same just by our design. And don't have no motives to say. Still haven't noticed me yet. Did I just gone too far? I think I'm lost in your eyes again.
All right. Streamer mode enabled.
Just gone too far. I think I'm lost in your eyes again.
Okay, what? Fly the back? No. Half the model is its textures, so... No, it's not... Listen, you just need to bear with me here. So, there's two different sets of rotors. One for when the rotors are running, and one for when it's sitting static. So what I can do is I can... when it's sitting on the ground, it'll be like this, and when it starts spinning, I set it like this, so it, you know, it just makes sense. I don't even know if this is the good model, though. It looks good. I think the best way to look at this would be to actually go in here and look. I touch Gary's mod literally only for models now. I steal models from add-ons and then I just... That's it, that's all I do. Okay. Wowzer, look at that. This is a pretty shit model, actually. Well, I guess it's not that bad. Anyways. Okay, anyways, where is... This looks like it's the same one. This song is by design, by world, so like this. Look at this shitty UH-60. I'm glad I'm not using this model. I think is this the exact Apache I'm using? I think it is. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, this is the one I'm using 100%. And this is the Viper I'm using. Wait, so... if the scaling is proper in here, why is it not proper in... oh no, it's not proper in here. This thing is... this Viper is massive for some reason. Never mind then. Oh my god, do you guys know what the V22 is? You should add a V22. You should add a V22 Osprey. Do you know what a V22 Osprey is? You should add one. That'd be so cool. Because it's definitely a helicopter, which definitely belongs in the helicopter world. You should add a V22 Osprey. Man, go fuck yourselves. And, I don't know. It doesn't... I don't think this is the one that I'm... yeah, this isn't the same one. I don't know which one this is. Give me a second. Here it is. This is the one that I got. Oh yeah, this looks a lot better. Oh wait, I think this is the Viper that I used, actually. This one looks more correct. What the fuck is this thing? What's this song? Never heard this song before. Alright, we're just listening to random shit, I don't even care. UH1N? There's I don't see UH1N. There's UH1Y. And these are gonna look better than they do in my world because I had to cuck the ones in my world to get them to fit properly. I should add this one to the world. Like, what the fuck is this thing? It has a machine gun right here. What the fuck? That's awesome. Look at this fucking cyclic. Hell yeah. A collective. Yeah, that's a UH1H. Not an N. Why is the... I feel like the rotor is a little too tall. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but it just seems off. Whoops. Oh yeah, what a cockpit. What is with all these aircraft and having Soviet KA something? What are you talking about? This thing? This is the KA-15. The jets always have really detailed cockpits compared to the helicopters. Helicopters are slept on. I don't know. No. I don't think so. That's the US Marines. Pretty sure. Anyways. This exact model will probably be in Project Helo someday. It's a pretty good model. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna have the side bits on it or not. We'll see. Okay, take your time. This model is gonna be in Project Helo very soon. Alright, anyways. So let's compare the two. This one's kind of bad, honestly. And then we're gonna compare it to this one. Yeah, I definitely chose the right one. I was a little baby bitch. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, you're supposed to blow up. Okay, it's not gonna blow up, got it. Okay, we're good.
Coasting on now, baby. It's just me, myself, and I.
I don't need to duplicate that.
It's been a long time coming. I had a lot of long nights wondering if I'm on to something or if I lost my touch. That's a hard discussion, like this was all for what? I had to start from nothing, I had to pick the pieces up, had to solve the puzzle. I would lose sleep over it and toss and tussle. Where the hell my motivation at? I lost the hustle. I would put the work in but never saw the numbers, wanted to get them up. No, it takes time, it ain't one and done. Run them up, thoughts in my head that I'm messing up. 1 month's work, 2 months, I was giving up. First need to learn to like yourself if you ain't feeling love. Like, why you so indecisive? Stuck on the I wish that I did. Stop feeling, why did I even try just? Gotta put some time in, so I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in, so I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in, cause time's a wasting till it's all gone. But I can wait. How much longer till it's time? Time's a wasting till it's all gone. But I can wait. How much longer till it's time? Get a dollar from the ground.
Fucking hell. That came out of nowhere.
I'm a product of the times, like water in the wine. I've been drinking from the fountain of youth. A mouthful of juice, a birdie that flew out of the coop. And even though I branched out, still down with my roots. I don't really stand out, but I'm loud when I'm loose. I'm just proud of the crew. We came up from nothing. My whole team came together over love. For one thing, my family made the jump to this country. Got a hunch, wasn't sure, wasn't luck, it was work. Sometimes you gotta trust in the word. My father gave me music to groove, a new rhythm. My mother is an angel, a beautiful beautician. My brother is a king, I don't think the shoe fits him, but I can see him shining. So I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in. So I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in. Cause time's a wasting till it's all gone. But I can wait. How much longer till it's time? Time's a wasting till it's all gone. But I can wait. How much longer till it's I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in. I'ma do the most today. Hope the wind will blow my way. Good things come to those who wait. Just gotta put some time in.
Oh, this part sucks.
Time's a wasting till it's all gone, but I can wait.
We don't belong. Making ladders out of cowboy sheets. We will be gone while we're counting stars. They're counting sheep. Peter, all the rest don't make a sound. Just keep running and keep running and keep running. In our heads we're 10 feet off the ground. Just keep running and keep running. Keep running, keep running. Between us and the lake, where you can still remember dreams. I swear I'll always love you. You know that place between us and the lake, where you can still remember dreams. I swear I'll always
Awesome. I figured this would be the case.
I feel my breath don't make a sound. I'm running, I keep running, I keep running. 'Cause I can see your fires clearly now. I'm running, I keep running. You know that place between us, sleeping awake, where you can still remember dreams. I swear I'll always love you. You know that place between us, sleeping awake, where you can still remember dreams. I swear I'll always love you, and that's where I'll be waiting. 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 That's where I'll be waiting.
The glass is going to have to be duplicated and normal flipped, because right now it is inverted normals. Well, it's not inverted, it's just one-sided. Which makes sense for Gary's mod to do, because the default shaders and stuff are all double-sided anyways, so there's no point in flipping normals. But with VRChat, I don't want to use a custom shader for some basic glass. Especially not one that affects performance so heavily. Ah, but I just remembered I can do a funny thing where I select by material, just like that. Bam! I believe that's all of the glass. Nice. And then I can just duplicate the mesh, go down here, go to normals, flip normals. Bam, just like that. And then if you look at the little... if you look at the little normal spike things, you'll see that it's in here and out here at the same time. Now, there is another thing I need to remember to do. Yeah. Alright, it's just gonna be a little wobbly, I don't give a fuck. Looks good to me. The ramp, that one's going to be manually done. Welcome back. Yeah, this is a Cessna, dude. This is the best Cessna. My favorite Cessna. The, you know, the... the... I'll stop. This is not a Cessna. Ah, my fucking... My knee is like having these random pains every once in a while. It's driving me nuts. Seems good to me. Ah. I'm pretty sure with this one, does this thing have a retractable landing gear? It seems like it does. Yeah, so this does have a retractable landing gear. I'd much rather avoid retractable landing gears if I could. It's just a hassle to add. That should be good enough, right? I mean, it's not like that's not quite how it works, but this is a very oversimplified version of it. Maybe I'll move the 3D cursor up a little more. There we go, like that. And that one, the front landing gear will just go up. Alright, there we go, boom. Now, the hard part. So first I'm gonna save this just to be safe. Does the does it have any side guns or anything that I should add, or should I just keep it? No, it'll automatically upload. I don't think I'm gonna bother doing it. Let's see, I'm going to use which one is a base? Maybe I'll use the Blackhawk as a base. Oh my god, I made the UH-61! Let's go! Anyways. I didn't even think about the sounds. It doesn't even have sounds. Great. It's gonna take a lot to change around the sizes because, so look here. You notice how this helicopter right here, it has colliders, like little box colliders around it. The scale and position of these colliders affect the physics of the helicopter itself. So when I change around the size of the helicopter, it changes the physics completely. So I'm gonna have to go through and change these funny variables here. So like pitch strength, you know, yaw strength, throttle strength. I could also change air friction. Like all these things I have to change around. And as you can see, they're very, very small values. Like just changing this roll strength from a 3.5 to a 3.6 would change things completely with the helicopter. So I have to, it's an uphill battle, that's for sure. But yeah, it can be kind of a pain. Well, I want to. I'm going to do it. So don't worry. Rattly keyboard, yeah.
It's just a fantasy, a never get from you. Artifacts of the light is slowly growing.
I don't think I'm going to add in a canopy open slash canopy close animation just yet, but I'll put it in the animator just to get it out of the way. I don't know if I'm gonna add a custom song just yet, because the main issue is these sounds, the size of them. Let's just go look at the size of this. 1 megabyte, even with it being completely fucking like compressed. It's at 10% quality, and I overrode the sample rate to 22,000 hertz from its default 44,000 hertz. Like, they're just... I can't really add a custom song to everything, unfortunately. Soundboard, yeah, I guess you could do that. But Quest users like this, the music, being able to listen to music just in the game. Yeah, I don't know. For now, yes, but I do intend on eventually making that a feature on all of the helicopters, but I have to do something funny. Whoops, not that. I have to do this, so... Notice here, there's the door, right? It doesn't really have an outline. And there's a reason it doesn't have an outline. Because it's not made to be opened. But yeah, like this would be a proper pain in the ass to do, mainly because there's also no face here. So I would have to... oh my god, I don't even want to think about it. Well, it kind of looks like it might be pre-cut, kinda? No, it's not, because this is not where that cuts open, is it? No. It's a pain in the ass. I would have to import the textures in here and then cut where the texture line is, and I just don't want to deal with all that shit, you know? Like, it's too much. It's way too much. Anyways, now I have to... I'll do that later. MI-28, what? Anyways, the scale factor. Yes, I haven't added a helicopter in so long, I forget the scale factor. 2.5. Wanted to check something. Okay, it is all 2.5. So then I do the scale factor of 2.5 and apply it, and now let's drag and drop. What the fuck did I do wrong? Oh. That's what I did wrong. There we go. Very odd. So it puts the rotor way up there. I see why it's doing it. I just hate that it's doing it like that. I don't want to have to manually place this shit every time. Why is it not even centered? I don't know. It's funny because this helicopter is literally coming out of fucking nowhere. I didn't mention it anywhere on the Trello or anything. I'm just adding it out of nowhere. So, what's the scale of the fuselage of the Sea Stallion? Hang on. So I am going to do something here. I'm going to create a sort of ruler, so to speak, using the Apache as a reference. So that's what, 12? I don't know exactly where the length is. Like where it starts from. So that's the fuselage that's 20.5 meters long. And the Apache is what again? It's on the Boeing site. It says length is without the probe. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I can use that. Don't worry. And the Apache is 14.6, right? That's what it says anyways. Apache fuselage length. Oh, here we go. Here's a chart that shows the dimensions. Okay, yeah, it is 14.6 meters. So these blocks are little... I need 15 of these. Alright, well... Alright, I'll just do this. November. Yeah, I'm going off of the Apache for scaling. So I'm going to have to change the scale of this ruler based on all of that stuff. It should be pretty interesting. Huh? I guess that doesn't really work. Don't worry, it may seem like a long process to number each of these blocks individually. I should have done it first! I'm an idiot! But it'll be worth it. It'll help so much to be able to quickly just see what I'm doing. I should have made the numbers before I duplicated and made the whole ruler itself, but it's okay. You know, the name of the fucking game object doesn't matter, so I'm just gonna leave it as it is. It'll be way faster that way. This is nothing compared to the shit I've done. So, you know. It's just the fact that all it is just a ruler. It's not even like a part of the world. That's the part that's funny, in my opinion. So I'm putting this much effort into a goddamn ruler. Individually reference them in 3 different places. Each string? Couldn't you use arrays or something to do that automatically? Or just use a specific naming scheme to make a script do that on its own? Or is it something that you're not able to do that? Because I know even in Udon I could probably script to automate that process somewhat. The thing is, you can't... In Udon, you can't add things to an array in runtime, so I'd have to manually place things in an array first, but at that point it's over. I wouldn't have to do anything else to it. I could reference it by name or whatever. Or index in the array, actually, would probably be the most efficient method of doing that. Actually, you know what? What am I doing? There we go. Okay, I think that's good. That's about 14.6 meters right there. So now I can use this to compare to this. .5 meters long. So this thing is way too big then, is basically what's happening here. Right? This thing is too big? Because if it's supposed to be 20.5, then the tail should go here. Where does it say the fuselage ends? It says the fuselage is 22 meters long. No, that's the Sea Dragon though. Yeah, it says 22.35 meters long. Here, let's look at this chart. $73 feet. 15 or 1.5 inches, so .2 meters. So I'm actually a little too small then. I have this from the Sikorsky archives right here. And it says 73 feet and 1.5 inches, which is apparently 22.28 meters. Yeah, I know. So I'm actually a little too small here. Let's try 1.85. No, it says it's 22.28 meters long. Okay, hang on. This ends at the tail here. This is... What is even the difference? Like, how do you tell the difference? I don't understand. I look up one specific one and it gives me, like, everything. Why is it so difficult to get, oh, here we go. Dimensions and weights. See, it's only giving the length in fucking... How do I get a fuselage length? I'm so confused. Okay, so... Oh, great. The one image I need is fucking like 144p. Oh, hi. So, when you say I line it up with the 20.5, which part do I line up with 20.5? Like this part or the tip of the tail? Hi, Baguette. Are you sure? Because that would make this thing bigger than the Sea Stallion. Like, way bigger. Like, if I put that here, this part, like, when I said the other one was 22.5 or whatever, 22.2, that was from here to the front. So from here to here was 22. So, that, like, what it is right now, almost. A little too big, I think, or small, maybe, or it might be about right. So this is like the Sea Stallion, but the Pavelo, if it's smaller than the Sea Stallion, I don't know. I don't know the difference between them all. Right, but if we go to the... Hang on, let's... CH53, MH53. This is the H53E. I don't think that's exactly the Pavelo, but... The info is out there, but it's like... it's very hard to come by. Trust me, when I was like, nerding out about helicopters with Silver a while ago, finding information just about whether blade tilt is a real thing or not was a nightmare. We eventually figured it out, though, but it took a long time. Yeah, I don't know. You'd think so, but it's really not. Let's see here. Yeah, blade tilt isn't real. It's not a real thing. So, like, the way that, So, okay, is Bishop, is the fuselage of the MH-53M and the MH-53E any different? Ah, my eyes. This doesn't really... These are like such terrible... There's no good like renderings of it. Here we go. So, basically what's happening... blade tilt's not even a real thing. That doesn't exist. Instead, it's your swash plate interacts with the angle of attack of the blades. Okay, I don't have the dimensions of the MH-53M. I have the dimensions of an MH-53E. Is the MH-53E the same? Because if the MH-53E is the same, then it says that the fuselage length is 22.3 meters. And here's what we could do. We could just do length overall, including rotors, and do that at 30 point... Well, I don't have 30.2 meters to play with here. MH-53E will work? Okay, well then we have that. So, if this is 30 meters with overall length, that's too small, I would guess. Let's, sorry, I'm being very particular here. Okay, there we go. So the thing with that, Baguette, is that there is no like constant in it all, and also no, the models are ripped from various sources, and the people who make the add-ons for Gary's mod, they don't actually like. Oops, that is not the button I meant to press. They don't actually like try to be as like super realistic with the scaling as they can be, if that makes sense. So that's actually almost 30 meters. It just needs to be a little bigger. So let's do 1.9 and see what happens. I think that should work, right? That's about 30 point whatever meters. 30.2. That's not exactly 30.2, but... The thing with that, Baguette, like I said, there is no, like, constant. The scaling of all games are different. It's all dependent on how the developer sets things up themselves. I don't know what that even means, Bishop. All I know is I have the MH53E dimensions here. That's all that matters to me. It's close enough. I'm not gonna like sit here and squander over the very, very particulars of this, you know? It's just a waste of time. I don't know. It's pretty fucking big though. There, I think my ruler is big enough now. How does it manage to fly? Have you seen its propellers? Or its blades, rather? It has, 6? Yeah, 6 blades. According to this, its maximum speed is 170 knots. But that's a CH-53E. Ah, no. What? The CH-53E is so much faster than the CH-53D. Alright, well, whatever. But yeah, but yeah, the way that, quote-unquote blade tilt actually works in the real world is just through your cyclic. So when you pitch forward, it changes the angle of attack of your blades. Well, it actually pitches your entire swash plate forward, which then changes the angle of attack of your blades to propel you forward. It doesn't actually shift the entire rotor assembly forward. The only exception here that I know of so far is here's a good example. So do you see this, do you see how the Apache here, the rear, blades are kind of pitched up a little bit? These little arms actually push the two blades in the front and back, depending on whether you're pitching forward or backwards. It doesn't pitch the entire rotor assembly, it just pitches those rear blades. It's part of the swash plate. It's really cool how it does that. It's way more efficient. That's why the Apache is such a fucking beast. That's why it can maneuver so well, is because it has that. But it's an extremely complicated system, and yeah. Yeah, all of your lift is being generated by your blades biting the air. So basically, the speed of your blades don't typically change during flight. They do due to drag and things like that. Sack invented the VRC blade tilt, and I really don't even understand why he did that. It makes no sense. But yeah, that's how it is. But we've got a good baseline here. This is how big the Pavlo is going to be when compared to the Apache. It's pretty big. Yes, in a helicopter, there is such a thing as throttling up, but you typically put it's like a pre-flight thing. You put the helicopter into flight mode with its throttle speed, and it. Yeah, I changed the entire scale of it. Anyways, you change the speed, the throttle before you take off. What generates the lift after you've got the blades spinning at the right speed is the collective. What the collective does is it. I don't know how the swash plate on this thing works. The swash plate. This is like I think this is the swash plate here. It pushes the entire swash plate up, which collectively changes the angle of attack on all of the blades to have more bite in the air, which is what provides that lift. Similar to how the speed of a plane, the wings biting the airs. Airs? What? Sorry. The air biting the wings. No, the wings biting the air. That's what I meant to say. The wings biting the air provides lift because the speed of the wings, you know, compared to the air and everything. It's the same concept with the blades of a helicopter. It's just that they spin in a circle instead of going really fast straight, if that makes sense. I don't know. And that's where a funny thing called translational lift comes in, which is something that happens when you are moving horizontally fast enough. When you, not necessarily horizontally, but when the helicopter is moving forward, it generates lift through the blades as if they're wings rather than helicopter blades. It's no longer the collective generating the lift necessarily. It still does, but I don't know. I'm just rambling. Anyways, that's so much work to do. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't seen Transformers since I was like, I don't know, 10? What? Why is the scale different for all these? It's not different, so why is it not letting me? The overall length, it said it was 30 meters. That was the Sikorsky archives, so I think I'd believe that over anything else. It's literally like where all Sikorsky information gets held. Another model for VRChat? Yeah, I'm adding more to my world. Wow, 2.5 is perfect for this one. Nice. Cessna 172. Oh, I forgot to remove the... Oh, shit. I didn't even think about that. I have to, like, animate the yoke. Ah. That'll be fun. I forgot that the Cessna 172 uses a yoke and not, like, an actual stick. I have to separate the yoke then and set all that up. Alright, well, A what? No, it's spelled like this. Yoke. I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Yoke. It's the thing that planes have that looks like a steering wheel. It's really weird. It's what the Cessna 172 uses instead of like an actual stick, like jets and, well, fighter jets. Yeah, I don't get planes either, man, but hey, this is the only plane I'm adding to Project Helo. That's it. Yes, I know, Red. I know you're here. Okay, I want to change the scaling of some stuff real quick. If you're my #1 fan, then how come you're not supporting me on Patreon, eh? Eh? That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see here. Isn't the fuselage 13 meters with the Viper? $13.8 meters for the fuselage of the Viper. 13.8, so almost 14. This thing is huge compared to how it's supposed to actually be. What the fuck? Okay. Well, we'll just start with 2 and we'll work our way. Yeah, this thing is apparently massive. I wanna... overall length is 17.75 meters. So if I drag this back to here, hey, that's almost there. Wait, does the tail rotor actually count? The Super Cobra is close enough, I'm just gonna use it. It's 44 feet 9 inches, so whatever that is in things that make sense. 13.6 meters. This isn't the Super Cobra, by the way, this is the Viper, there's a difference. The Super Cobra is older than the Viper is the newest. It's the AH-1Z as opposed to the AH-1W. This one has 4 blades on the rotor instead of 2 like the Super Cobra does. I was just looking at the dimensions of the Super Cobra, which has the exact same length as you're saying, which is what makes me think you're looking at the Super Cobra and not the Viper itself. Because this here says 13.87 meters for the fuselage. But I don't know how true this really is. It's on some weird website called Global Security. Let's look at the Wikipedia page and see if they have any information about it. It says its overall length is 17.75 meters, which makes sense. But what does overall length mean? Does that include the blade, like the tail rotor and everything? Should, right? Oh my god. Yeah, fuselage length on this website says 13.9 meters. I'm thinking 13.8 is a good place to go. But what does fuselage necessarily mean? Does it end right here? Like, where does it end? I'm just gonna have to use the overall length on this one because I'm very confused by the definition of fuselage with these lengths, because it seems to not really make much sense. Because with the Apache, the fuselage is apparently the entire fucking thing, but based on the sizes I'm getting here, it's seeming like the fuselage of the Viper is gonna be some weird shit, like. Including the tail rotor as well? So if we're going based on that logic, then wouldn't we need to still decrease the size a little bit here? Despite the fuselage itself only being... I don't know, this seems good to me, what it's at right now. It's not quite the proper full length, but the fuselage length seems good. It seems right. Well, actually it seems a little small, now that I think about it. Maybe increasing the size. Let's increase it to 2. See, that's too big now. Let's do 1.95. We're gonna go to 1.92. Now that I think about it, this overall length is pretty big. Like, this is over 18. This is like 18.2. Yeah, so with Bell, it seems that this is the fuselage, and then this is just the tail boom. But then the Apache is like, fuselage is the whole fucking thing. It's like, okay, so what is that? Like, it makes things like this complicated. I think this is fine, though. I lowered the scale so much that this camera pod is all the way up here. This is where the tail used to be, and or not the tail, the nose. It used to be way up here, and the tail was like way back here somewhere. Alright, blah, 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 blah. Ah, shit. Damn. Fucking sneezing out of nowhere all the time. The Viper looks so small now, though. I don't know. No, it's not extra, I just moved them. I'm trying to optimize the world a little bit by separating the helicopters up a little, because I heard that that helps. So I moved the Russian helicopters over here to this little base thing I made. And don't worry, there will be vehicle selectors again soon. I just need to figure out a way to optimize it better. I might just replace the world with just 8 vehicle selectors that are kind of spread throughout the world. So there'll be like 4 here, 2 over there, and 2 over there, maybe, one day. I think that'll be plenty. That way, anybody can have any helicopter they want, for the most part. Yeah, 8 should be fine, it won't be too laggy. But yeah, as you can see, there's only 4 here now. And then there's, over here is the airfield. This is where all the civilian aircraft go. So we've got the Raven and the Jet Ranger. That's what it's called. By the way, funny thing, there's one... Let me fly back over. 2, 3, 4, 5 different Bell helicopters here. I always find it funny that we all call it the Bell when there's 5 Bell helicopters in here. There's the Venom, the Huey, the Viper, and the Kiowa are all Bells. In fact, this is literally just a militarized Bell 206, which is exactly what that other helicopter is. That's the funny. Mega funny. Yeah, Bell, yeah. Yeah, look, here, let me go, actually, I'll just do it here. Let me just, OH58. Oh boy, you've been lied to, what do you mean? Don't these look awfully similar to you? Like, they sure do look... They're pretty much identical helicopters. This is such a pain. Oh yeah, one thing I don't think anybody realizes, the colliders on everything have been fixed. So like, you know how the tower doesn't have actual colliders? Well, guess what? It does now! Yay! I fixed it. I fixed the colliders on literally everything. And there should be some performance enhancements because of this. Because there was a lot of things where the LODs actually had colliders still on, which can cause lag, because you're, you know, rendering, or not rendering, but you're doing physics calculations on colliders that aren't even anywhere near you. So now you won't have to do those on your end, so it should solve some performance problems, hopefully. Yeah. Let's see, what else? Yes, you can now interact with this thing completely. It is actually a real thing now, it's not like fake. And you can also go down through this little hole if you wanted to. And the best thing ever is if I can fly over there. The trap house, it's no longer a trap house. You can actually walk upstairs and not fall through and get stuck down below. And I'm thinking about removing this door so that you can actually walk around inside the bottom floor as well. Hmm? Oh boy. What is going on with my leg right now? Holy shit, I might have to end the stream. My leg is fucking killing me for some reason. What the fuck is going on with my leg? Ow. What the fuck? So, it's been having this issue for the past like week or so where whenever I like touch certain parts of my leg, it kind of has this sort of like burning sensation. And today it just started like having these random pulses of pain in my knee. It's not numb. It has these random pulses of pain in my knee, and then right now, for some reason, it's just like going on and off. Oh, there it is again. Oh, what the fuck? Ah, does not feel good. So like, yeah, like on the side of my thigh, when I like rub my fingers down it, it's just like a burning sensation or like a stinging pain. Yeah, it might be a good idea. I think I'm gonna end the stream. I did a decent amount of work today on this. I'm gonna go do some research and stuff. Thanks for watching and stuff. I'll keep you guys updated on Discord and stuff about it. So I'll see you guys around. Probably should have saved that, but that's okay. I don't need to close that, just minimize. Alright,